textile technology in medieval India. Clear? Now coming to textile technology. Clear? Now coming as far as textile technology is concerned, cotton cultivation was practiced in India right from Indus Valley civilization. We all know. Clear? Now coming to this, that is why we'll take ancient India off and on. Don't worry. Clear? So cotton was cultivated in India right from Indus Valley civilization. Clear? In fact, the basic proof for cotton cultivation in this valley is provided by Mesopotamian records. Clear? So Mesopotamian records mentions about cultivation of cottons, mention about cultivation of cottons at Meluha. Clear? So Mesopotamians or Sumerians refer to Indus Valley as the region of Meluha. Clear? And Meluha was a region corresponding with river Sindhu. Clear? And the Mesopotamians refer to cotton produced in India as Sindon. Clear? This word Sindon has been derived from the word Sindhu or the river Indus. Clear? So this indicates that since cotton was cultivated, which is referred to by the term Sindon by the Mesopotamian records, it clearly indicates that cotton cultivation was done right from ancient times. Clear? This is also proved by the fact that there is a priest image, there is a stone statue of a man found at Mohenjo-daro that is depicted with decorated shawl or cloth on his body, which indicate cotton cultivation was known to the Harappan people. So Harappans knew about cotton cultivation. The term for cotton mentioned in Mesopotamian records is Sindon, and since cotton cultivation was there, obviously, clear, this needs to be understand that they began to had some techniques related to promotion of textile technology as well. What were this textile technology? We'll come to this technologies. Clear? So what is Kalhan device which was used in Kashmir region? Basically, Kalhan device was basically the same concept, semi-mechanical device. There was basically water that was boosted on a trunk and counterweight was applied, and this was named as Salhan Kalhan, named after a great Sanskrit expert and historian, Kalhan, who wrote Rashtarangini in Kashmir. It was same thing said, it is the pulley device which was used in form of trunk. Clear? Now coming to the textile technology, as we all know, cotton had been cultivated right from Indus Valley civilization. Clear? So there are different technology associated after picking up the cotton balls, cotton collected from the cotton seeds. Clear? There are three basic stages before cotton could be used for weaving. Clear? So before cotton, raw cotton is first of all separated from cotton seeds, and then cotton balls are prepared. Clear? These cotton balls can be used for weaving after three major processes. Clear? Now what are the three major processes whereby raw cotton or cotton balls can be used for weaving of clothes? Clear? The first major process known as ginning. The first major process is known as ginning. What does ginning mean? Ginning means extraction of seed. Clear? So ginning indicates the technique of seed extraction, that separating the raw cotton from the seeds. That is known as ginning. Clear? So first major thing that is required is this technique of ginning. Second is the technique of carding. Second is the technique of carding. Carding meaning thereby it was basically loosening of the fiber. So fiber loosening. This is known as the technique of fiber loosening. Clear? And third is known as spinning. Spinning is making yarn. That is the threads for the weaving of clothes. Clear? So this is basically the technique. Clear? Ginning, carding and spinning. Ginning means seed extraction, carding means fiber loosening, spinning means making the yarn. Clear? Okay, now at the same time, clear? Now most of the time, clear, this concept, the first one, that is ginning, seed extraction, clear? Seed extraction was done manually also, but in medieval times, clear? Seed extraction could be done by pressing the seeds with certain device, and this device in medieval India came to be known as charkhi. Clear? So charkhi was a term used even for a mechanical device which was used for pressing the seeds and to separate the raw cotton from the seeds, and this was technological development in medieval times known as charkhi. Clear? Now cotton thus separated from the seeds was beaten with sticks and or sticks or carded with bow string in order to separate and loosen the fiber. Clear? So at the same time, once cotton was separated from the manually or through the use of charkhi. Clear? This cotton after being separated was beaten. It was beaten to loosen the fiber loosening to be done. Clear? So in order to loosen the fiber, it was beaten with sticks, the raw technology, or at the same time it was carded with bow string. Clear? There was a bow string also in which it was pulled together and therefore the raw cotton could be loosened. Clear? So it was done through bowstring also, it could be done through beating of through sticks also. Clear? So either through beating by sticks or through bowstring or even through bowstring, the fiber loosening was done. Clear? So it was done through fiber loosening. Clear? This concept, clear, of fiber loosening either through beating with sticks or through bowstring, this was known in Persian as nadafi. Clear? So in Persian, this concept was known as nadafi. Clear? Was known as nadafi. And Hindi, this concept was known as dhunna. Dhuning, that is beating. Clear? And from this concept only we have derived a caste among Muslims known as dhunia. Dhunia are those castes that is known for dhuning or loosening the fiber, which is basically used for weaving the clothes. So Persian term is nadafi, Hindi term is dhunna. Clear? And this is done either through sticks or through bowstring, which was developed in medieval times. Clear? Apart from this, clear, spinning was traditionally done with spindle. Spinning was done basically with the help of a spindle. A spindle was used basically for spinning. Clear? And this spindle which was used for basically for weaving, or rather the concept of spinning the cloth or making the yarn. Clear? It was done with spindle, and spindle in turn in Persian was known as duk. D-U-K. It was known as duk, clear, in Persian, and at the same time in Hindi it was known as takla. It was known as takla, or it was known as duk. Clear? This was a spindle technology which was done. Clear? Done. And all these was basically used to develop the yarn or the thread for cotton culture, for conversion into cotton clothes. Clear? This technological revolution, clear, this was very important development. Now apart from this technological advancement, the most important technological advancement in the textile technology was the development of spinning wheel. So a spinning wheel was developed in medieval times, and this spinning wheel is popularly known in Indian society as charkha. Clear? So spinning wheel or charkha was done. Clear? And it was started by the Turkish rulers in India during 13th and 14th centuries. Right, the centuries also is the most revolutionary development. So in 13th and 14th centuries, a spinning wheel was invented or rather produced. This spinning wheel proved to be the most revolutionary development. Clear? Make it clear that charkha did not exist in ancient India. Clear? So this concept of spinning wheel or charkha was not there in ancient India. Make it very clear. It was invented in 13th and 14th centuries during the rule of the Delhi Sultanate. Clear? This charkha proved to be the most important achievement of the medieval monarchs in India that led to conversion of cotton yarn into clothes. Clear? In fact, clear, this is clearly mentioned in Miftah ul Fuzula. Clear? So even spinning wheel is mentioned in a literary work, Miftah ul Fuzula. Miftah ul Fuzula, which was used for converting the yarn into clothes. Clear? So this was the most revolutionary development, that is spinning wheel. So with respect to textile technology, ginning, carding and spinning. Ginning means seed extraction, which was done with mechanical device known as charkhi. Carding means loosening of fiber, which was done with beating by sticks or bowstring, and that was now termed in Persian as nadafi, in Hindi as dhunna. And then spinning, making of yarn, which was done with spindle, known in Persian as duk, and Hindi as takla. The most revolutionary development was spinning wheel or charkha in 13th and 14th century. Spinning wheel was not there in ancient India. Make this clear. And it was mentioned. It is mentioned in Persian work Miftah ul Fuzula. Clear? This was very important. And after spin or after rather the seed was or rather threads were developed, weaving was done, and even weaving method is mentioned in Miftah ul Fuzula. So in Miftah ul Fuzula, they are mentioned about spinning or rather weaving of clothes as well. This technological advancement took place in medieval times largely, even though cotton cultivation was practiced in India from Indus Valley civilization. Clear? This homespun cotton means at locally, domestically, the cotton was being produced. The cotton was rather separated. Gaining, carding, spinning was done at domestic level. It's clear. Now, apart from associated with textile technology, we have another concept. Clear? And that concept related to textile technology is dyeing of clothes. Clear? So, coming to the concept of dyeing and printing of clothes. Dyeing and printing of clothes. Dyeing and printing of clothes. Clear? Dyeing means coloring the clothes and printing means having some desired print on the cloth. Clear? So various colors derived from vegetables and mineral sources were used for dyeing. So dyeing was done with the help of several colors derived from vegetables and large number of mineral sources as well. Indigo, madder, and at the same time one another lac was used for basically dyeing the clothes. Clear? So most important thing that was used for dyeing the clothes was indigo, natural commodity that get blue color to the clothes. So indigo was used for dyeing clothes. Indigo was used not only for dyeing clothes, it was used for bleaching of clothes as well. Clear? So indigo was one thing which was used for both dyeing of clothes as well as bleaching of clothes. Dyeing of clothes or bleaching of clothes. Clear? This was used for fast colors. Many articles like alum were used for dyeing for fast colors. Clear? At the same time, clear, there was a term used for Indian dyer, and the person who was associated with dyeing, this person was known in Persian as Rangreiz. Because they gave certain colors to the clothes, they were known as Rangreiz. Clear? So Rangreiz were basically person who were engaged in dyeing the clothes. Clear? And at the same time, clear, clear, and the person who was associated with tying and dyeing the clothes, clear, they were also associated with the Rangreiz itself. Clear? Block printing was also followed, and block printing was known as chap. Block printing was known as chap. Clear? Chap. Clear? And chap again was not known in ancient India. Normally they will give you a statement. Clear? This was not known in ancient India. It was a technology developed in the medieval times. Clear? And therefore it was, the credit is given to the Muslim warriors or people who came from Central and West Asia. So dyeing was done largely with indigo. Indigo was used for dyeing and bleaching clothes. Clear? The persons who were associated with dyeing, they were known as Rangreiz. Clear? Printing of clothes was done, whereby the printing was, block printing was given, and this block printing was known as chap. Clear? So block printing on clothes was known as chap. Chap means leaving a mark, permanent mark, and this was not practiced in ancient India. This was in development in medieval times. Clear? So these were technological advancement related to textile technology.